Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Jurassic World Dominion was an absolute epic, right? Seeing dinosaurs roam the modern world was a dream come true for many of us. But while the movie was a visual spectacle, it took a few, let's call them creative liberties, with the science. So today, we're going to put on our paleontologist hats and separate fact from fiction by debunking 5 big dinosaur myths from the film. Let's dig in. First up, let's talk feathers. Dominion finally gave us some feathered dinosaurs like the Pyroraptor, which was awesome to see. But the truth is, the movie didn't go far enough. Many dinosaurs, especially theropods, the group that includes T-Rex and Velociraptor, were covered in feathers. From fluffy, downy coats to full-on plumage, feathers were the norm, not the exception. So, that classic, scaly, lizard-like look we see on most of the big dinosaurs? That's largely a movie invention. Imagine a T-Rex that looked more like a giant, terrifying bird. It's a very different picture, isn't it? Next, let's tackle the new big bad, the Giganotosaurus. The movie hypes it up as the biggest carnivore the world has ever seen, even showing it taking down a T-Rex. It was definitely a massive and fearsome predator, but was it the undisputed king? Not exactly. While Giganotosaurus was incredibly large, in a head-to-head comparison, it was roughly similar in size to T-Rex, just a bit longer and lighter. And when it comes to a fight, T-Rex had a much more powerful bite force, stronger senses, and was likely more intelligent. So, while Giganotosaurus was a top-tier predator, crowning it the ultimate carnivore over T-Rex is more for movie drama than scientific fact. Now, let's talk about sound. The roars in the Jurassic films are iconic. That deafening, chest-thumping sound is pure movie magic. But what did dinosaurs actually sound like? Based on the structure of their skulls and vocal organs, scientists believe they likely didn't roar like lions or tigers. Instead, they probably produced lower-frequency sounds, like deep rumbles or booms, that you might feel more than you hear. Some might have even made bird-like calls, chirps, or hisses. So, instead of a majestic roar, you might have heard something more akin to a giant, angry goose. A bit less cinematic, but probably a lot creepier in a dark forest. One of the coolest parts of the movie is seeing all these incredible species interact. But here's a myth of time and space. The film brings together dinosaurs from vastly different eras and locations. For example, Giganotosaurus lived in South America about 97 million years ago. The Velociraptor lived in Asia around 75 million years ago. They were separated by over 20 million years and an entire ocean. They never would have met, let alone fought alongside each other. It is like imagining a medieval knight fighting alongside a World War II soldier. It makes for a great story, but it's a total time travel mashup. Finally, let's discuss everyone's favorite clever girls, the raptors. In the movies, velociraptors are portrayed as human-sized, hyper-intelligent pack hunters with scaly skin. The reality is quite different. Real velociraptors were much smaller, about the size of a turkey. They were also covered in feathers, had long wings, and probably looked more like strange, flightless birds of prey. They were still fierce predators with that signature sickle claw, but they weren't the 6-foot-tall killing machines from the movies. The raptors you see on screen are actually closer in size to another species called Deinonychus. So, Blue might be a superstar, but her real-life ancestors were a lot more compact. So, there you have it. 5 myths from Jurassic World Dominion, debunked. While the movie might not be a perfect documentary, it does an incredible job of sparking our curiosity and passion for these amazing creatures. And that's what truly matters, right? What other movie myths would you like me to tackle? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. See you in the next one.